Alright, how's it going? My name is Siver, and this is my submission video for Avatar: The Last Airbender into the Inferno DS, all Lotus Shards. So I'm just gonna load into my file here, and we're ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this game's a bit of an oddball. There are 3 The Last Airbender games on the DS. The first 2, The Last Airbender and The Burning Earth, are combat RPG based. This one completely departs from that style and is a puzzle instead, a puzzle game. And there's also a version of this game for PlayStation 2 and Wii, also a game called Into the Inferno, but that game's completely different. It's a beat 'em up style, so yeah, this one's for sure the odd one out in the Avatar games collection. It also has this chibi art style, which really no other game has, so yeah, it's weird, but I like it. Alright, so, the category I'm playing here is all Lotus Shards. Basically, this game's equivalent of 100%. So, like the category name suggests, we're gonna have to collect all the Lotus Shards in each level. So, each level has 5 hidden Lotus Shards that we have to collect. But also, on top of that, there is a 6th Lotus Shard, which you get for a coin requirement. So I'm also gonna have to collect a certain amount of coins per level. And like how dense the coin route is, strongly varies. So for this level, for example, it's very much forgiving. I believe there's like more than 200 coins in this entire level. And at the end we only need 100. So I'm just gonna collect a few, but I'm not really gonna go out of my way to collect extra coins. And what you have to do for Lotus Shards, like, widely vary. Sometimes you just have to go a little out of the way, sometimes it's just like hidden in a box. But sometimes you also have to like complete extra puzzles in order to actually get the Lotus Shards. So later levels will require me to do some complex stuff that you usually wouldn't do in an any percent run. I guess a few more things about the basic game. So this game is based on book 3 of the series. So at this point in the game, in the story, Aang already knows water and earthbending. For that reason, I'll be sticking with Aang throughout most of this level, because at this point, there's hardly anything that Katara can do that Aang can't. There's really no point in like switching around a lot for puzzles, unless it's absolutely required. Right here we have elemental gates. Only certain benders can pass through them, so the bright blue one that you saw at the top had an air bison on it. Only airbenders can pass through that. And the deeper blue one has 2 fishes on it. Only waterbenders can pass through that. Although Aang doesn't count as a waterbender. He's only counted as an airbender. Hit that. For the combat for now, it doesn't really matter which character I use, because everyone takes 3 hits to kill. It really doesn't matter. Oh. This last Lotus Shard is a little annoying because you have to work with the slippery floor. I just want to do a lot of hops to avoid having to deal with slipperiness. Right, so right here I'm going to use bending to take out the Fire Nation guards. The damage that you deal with bending pellets is actually dependent on like the speed that you hit the opponent with, and if you hit them fast enough, you can hit them. You can beat them with 2 hits instead of the usual 3 that you have to use in melee combat. So it saves a little bit of time, and obviously you don't have to walk up to them, which is pretty nice. Alright, we should be good on coins. I'm just gonna swerve out here to collect those. And then there's 2 in this box, and we got exactly 100, which is the coin requirement for this level taken care of. Very nice. Alright, so that was the first level. Pretty basic still. Obviously this is just a tutorial level, like, to get you familiar with the basic mechanics of the game. Also, can we appreciate Sokka's incredible art there. Okay. So, that was the first level. So now we're gonna do the arms factory. So, and again, a bit of basics about the game. This is basically 100% touchscreen controls. So yeah, if I ever have to use a face cam when this is at a marathon, I'm terribly sorry for having to look down at my DS all the time, but that's just how the game plays. There's only certain commands that you can, like, give to buttons, so, like, switching characters, splitting, you can do with the D-pad. And what we get in this level now are special abilities, which we can hit with the shoulder buttons. So each character has a unique special ability that likes to get utilized a lot in the puzzles for the characters. So yeah, this level is basically the introduction to those. So Katara can... Yep, that makes sense. This game is not flawed at all, by the way. So Katara can create ice bridges to cross pools of water. And Aang can create tornadoes to fling yourself across gaps. Take a little detour here for this Lotus Shard. So in this level the coin requirement is a little tighter than the last one, so I believe overall we have 86 coins at our disposal here, and we need 50 at the end. So I do have to go a little out of my way to collect some extra coins. Right, that's a good cycle. Tornadoes can be a bit finicky at times, especially when you try to create them close to an edge. You always want to take out the benders first, because they can hit us at a range. Oh my god, I missed him. I got a double hit in there though, which is pretty nice. Okay. All right. Okay, so right here I'm only gonna do this segment with Aang, because bringing Katara really doesn't have any benefit at this point. Most of the time the game will check if you still have both of the characters with you. For example, when the game's trying to load the next event, like triggering a fight, for example. But towards the end of the levels, they usually don't place them anymore, so I can just leave Katara behind and just do the segment only with Aang to just initiate the next segment of the level. And once again, same thing. Basically, we're going to be backtracking through the segment I just went through. And there's no team checks throughout the entirety of this segment, so we just backtrack with only Aang. I have to wait on this one. Alright. So far, so good. Alright, so later down the line in this segment, we're gonna start breaking the game a little. So I've already ran this game once at a marathon, which was in 2018. And back then I only just got into speedrunning, so I was fairly new to everything and, you know, didn't put too much effort into trying to break the game, but yeah, times have changed. I found some wild stuff with this game now. That was still the same pellet, damn it. So yeah, things are about to get a little crazy here. Before that, we're gonna have to grab that Lotus Shard over there. This one's a bit nasty. Oh my god. Oh! That's hard to pull off with that cycle. That's good. Alright. So, we also just hit the coin requirement, so that's nice. So right here, I'm gonna stick to the right. I'm gonna just do some weird things, and whoop, we're out of bounds. So I just recently found that's tornado clipping. Hold on, I have to get back inbounds here real quick. That might not work. That should work, very nice. I have to think a little actively about what I'm doing here, actually. You could go out of bounds there again, but you need to do this. Because that is the next Lotus Shard. Oh, come on. What am I doing? Right. Anyways. I'm gonna explain tornado clipping in a bit. I have to really focus here on this level. This can be quite difficult. That might work. Yeah, that looks good. Very nice. And then we're just gonna try and go back out of bounds here. Very nice. So basically, the way that tornado clipping works is certain out-of-bounds regions still have the floor attached to them, and only a thin wall separating them, like right here. And whenever that is the case, and you have Aang during the level, you can create a tornado close to the wall. And because tornadoes kind of pull you in, they can just basically drag you through the wall out of bounds. Which can be quite handy to bypass a few triggers. And we're gonna use it here at the end of this segment again to bypass a team check. But yeah, because you have to go out of bounds and then back inbounds, it can sometimes not be worth it depending on how good you are with your clips. Okay, that was pretty good. So yeah, that I just recently discovered and it's really, really sick. Not worth clipping for that one. Have to wait for our ride here. And then we're off. Oh, yeah, that can sometimes happen. So whenever you try to place a tornado where a tornado can't really spawn, like too close to an edge, it just instead does a puff of smoke, and that can sometimes just fling you a random direction. It doesn't always happen, but yeah, it's unfortunate when it does. Okay. So I gotta be a little careful with this cutscene, because this cutscene's weird for some reason. If I spam tap too much here, the game can actually soft lock, so I'm just gonna carefully advance through the text. Okay, we're good. Alright, 1-3, the runaway is next, and that one is the first level with Toph. Very intriguing cutscene. Alright, so in this level the coin requirement is quite tight. I believe you need 110. And there's only 139. Also, combat can be a bit wacky at times. Right, so Toph's special ability, if I wouldn't fall into a hole, is moving earth blocks. Right here we're gonna have to use that a bit to grab some coins. We really need a lot of coins because the requirement is just that tight. Also, shoutouts to the frame drops. This room tends to be laggy. Oh, I forgot about that guy. Little detour here to grab some extra coins. We really need a lot here. So there's coins in this box, but we can grab them without having to break the box because they're that close to the edge of the box. Got a little bit mixed up with my inputs. Same with that box. Nice, immediately landed on it again. That's pretty good. Okay. This is unfortunately a pretty focus-heavy game because I always have to, like, think about what I'm doing in each puzzle. And also actively keeping track of my coin count. Because if I don't have the amount of coins at the end of the level that I need, then I have to play the entire level again. Which is a big time loss. Slight mistakes can be extremely punishing in this category. Which kind of is just what distinguishes it from regular any percent, and could make it more or less entertaining depending on how you like your speedruns. Alright, so we're gonna have to use this earth block over here to do some extra stuff. Alright, I landed directly on it again. You can run off of that, which is unfortunate because you do want those extra coins here. You don't need those 4 in the back. Get in there. I'm not gonna go out of my way for those. I'm gonna break specific crates here. Take another detour for this Lotus Shard. Oh, what? He survived. Keep forgetting about the third wave there. Get on there. Bit of a struggle there. Oh, I got 2 double hits there. That's really good. Lining up double hits like that is not easy. Alright, we're gonna do a little skipperoo here. Usually you'd have to bring that earth block back on the other side, and then rebuild the ice bridge. But if I, like, place your ice bridge correctly... Oh, I didn't hit the trigger. You can skip having to do that, which is pretty neat. Right here I'm going to do a little bit of lag reduction. I'm going to bring that earth block back on land before I actually create my next ice bridge over here, because otherwise that earth block would fall into the water, and that for some reason creates a lot of lag in the game. I really wish I'd know why. Oh yeah, this game's fantastic, obviously. Flawless coding. Here. You need to stack these. This is one of the Lotus Shards that you can lock yourself out of if you don't stack them correctly. Which is yet again another reason that makes this category so punishing. Like, if you just slip up slightly, you might have to reload the entire level, which is just not good. But that was a pretty good runaway. We're gonna go into our first boss fight here with Combustion Man. Or as Sokka likes to call him, Sparky Sparky Boom Man. What? How did he not get hit that? That's silly. Never seen that. Alright, still need 2 coins, but there's coins in this fight, so it's okay. I'm gonna hug that box so it actually breaks immediately. Usually it would take 2 shots. I don't know why that can change that. And I'm gonna hop on this block before it gets blown up, because that warps me to the respawn point of that box, saving me a little bit of time in the movement here. Oops, got knocked back. Alright, we good though. Ah, got too close. That's okay. Pretty decent. Alright, so up next is the Puppet Master. This is going to be our first level with Sokka, who is actually just one of the best characters in this game. For more than one reason, but I will go into that later on. But anyways, this is the part of Hama. This game stays really true to the original story of the series, so if you've seen it, you'll recognize a few episodes here and there. Alright, this level's pretty unique in the fact that it has absolutely no enemies in it, so it's purely puzzle-based. Okay. So Sokka has a boomerang, which we can use to hit levers from afar. Oh. And Toph gets a second ability here, which is raising earth pillars, and that's going to be used a lot in combination with her first ability. I need a lot of these coins, so I'm just gonna like go out of my way to actually collect them. So like right there, that's gonna be like the quintessence of every Toph level from here on out. And we're gonna go take this earth block on a magical journey, because we need it over here. Oh, the second Lotus Shard. Also have to be a little bit careful with earth block stacks, because when you rub up against a wall with them, they tend to like fall apart. So the stack like dissolves. Okay, that was weird. So I always gotta be careful. The split also doesn't always work everywhere. I don't know why. Alright. Gotta collect these before I do anything. Kind of botched my instant stack strat there, but that's fine. Just gonna improv a little. Right. Gonna bring that stack up here. We can get up there. Alright. Spike blocks act basically the same as any earth block, except you can't stand on them, obviously. Just drop in here, get that Lotus Shard out of sight. There we go. Okay, I think we're good on coins. Not entirely sure though. Oh, both of those, please. Yeah, I think there will be enough though. Nope. Okay, yeah, we're good. I guess Toph will go over there. Okay. Very nice. And on to our next boss fight against Hama. Alright, so you can 3-cycle this fight, but it's pretty precise. I don't know if I'll be able to pull this off. I don't know. Probably not gonna be a 3-cycle. I don't think so. Ah, yeah, that was close, but it's really, really precise. Yeah, that's how close I was. Oh well. Still pretty good. Alright. So that was Chapter 1, now we're on to Chapter 2, which is the Day of the Black Sun. So, the invasion of the Fire Nation. So, as we've already seen in that last boss fight, after her encounter with Hama, Katara learns body bending. And that's just going to be an ability that sticks with her for the rest of the game. So, there's a few ways that we can make use of that as well. Also, this level is hard. First of all, the coin route in this level is very precise, so I can't really afford to miss any coins. Only a specific stack of 6 I'm going to avoid. Other than that, I'll need absolutely everything. Leave Sokka behind here. Sokka also gets a new ability here, which is moving these platforms. And here we're going to use body bending, and on top of that, we're going to discover another great thing about Sokka. So, like I've already mentioned Basically, in close quarters combat, every character needs 3 hits to defeat an enemy. That, however, is not the case when an enemy is stunned and you're Sokka, because Sokka can one-hit stunned enemies for some reason. And it's only him. That being said, did you know that Sokka's boomerang and Katara's body bending actually stun enemies? So we're gonna make use of that a lot. Also say hello to the least useful elemental gates. Just gonna make sure, yeah, there are no coins there. Okay. I'm gonna head over there. And grab this Lotus Shard. I'm gonna move myself into position so that I can make an ice bridge. Preferably one that is long enough, and I'm stupid. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. So yeah, right here we're gonna use Sokka's boomerang to stun both of these enemies. Very handy. That part's a little tricky. Yeah, that's very hard. Oh my god. So all the jumps are automatic in this game, and when you have a bit of a weird constellation like that, it can sometimes be a bit finicky to work with. Okay. So we should be good on coins, I believe. 44 sounds about right. Should be ending the level with 51. Right here I'm actually going to use bending instead to defeat these enemies because it's a bit easier with moving enemies. Alright. This guy has a shield, so he can protect himself from incoming attacks from the front. Usually you're supposed to take them out by using bending and like shoot the pellets at them from behind. But yeah, it's a little more handy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's that. Oh. Hey. Boomerang can be a bit finicky to work with, because whenever it hits a wall, it just immediately stops whatever it's doing. You don't always have to kill all the enemies on screen. So right there, it's enough if I kill those two to advance the event. bring this one here to that corner. I'm gonna get Katara out of there. Okay. I'm just gonna stun this guy because he's just gonna be obnoxious. What? How did I hit that twice? Oh, I thought the boomerang hit him. Oh, whatever. Only a few more fights here. And Sokka's gonna tear through. Alright, and we're good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, up next is the secret bunker, which is just the absolute worst level in the entire run. It's very long, it's annoying, and on top of that, it has a problem, because I've already shown you tornado clipping. Obviously that's only possible with Aang, who knows the tornado ability. But in this level, there's just no good use for it, and I really wish there was, because there's some really, really annoying stuff in this level. The only, like, saving grace about this is that I don't really have to care about coins in this level. And I'll explain why once it becomes relevant, but basically, there's this timer here, obviously, until the solar eclipse is over. When the Fire Nation gets their strength back, but yeah. This right here is one of the worst things the game devs came up with. Using water to, like, cool down magma. Like, why? It's very tedious, annoying, and yeah, a lot of things can go wrong. It's janky. Okay. But yeah, it's not required that we beat the level within this time frame, even though we're just gonna automatically do it by being good at the game, but yeah, it's not required. It would just give us an extra event at the end. It's not worth waiting out like 14 minutes, which should be the time that I have left at the end of this. If you could like get on this earth block, that would be very, very handy. What? Okay. That's a glitchy tornado. Pretty good. Here I'm gonna use the tornado to skip having to use water because it's very, very slow. I'm gonna leave Aang behind here because I'm gonna have to backtrack and then I can immediately switch back to him and just hit the loading zone right there. Beat a tornado, please. There's also metal blocks that only Toph can move now. Here we're gonna skip another use of water. And another one. If I would set the tornado for the correct direction, that would usually help. Oh, I thought I was gonna slip off. That tends to be a bit jank. Wait, I did that wrong. Hold on. My brain's a bit potato right now. Right, so I'm gonna drop myself down here because there's a Lotus Shard. Yeah. Can be a bit wacky, but it's okay. Oop, step on that. Okay. One more segment here. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of lag reduction here by removing that tornado. Oh, whatever, that is enough. Okay. Worst segment of the entire thing. It's a bit nothing to say right here, so it would be a good time for some donations. There we go. I can't just jump on that block from the platform with the Lotus Shard because I'm like too close to the ceiling there. The game doesn't allow me to go any higher. Alright. So here's our reward for beating this level fast. We get this little mini game where Azula still doesn't have her powers back because of the solar eclipse. So, what we do instead is we get to beat the ever-loving heck out of her for free. And we get coins. So we can basically just, like, go ham on Azula here. And that basically takes care of our coin requirement here. 60 is how much we need, so that's why I don't have to care about the coin requirement throughout this level, which is pretty nice. But anyways, just because we got here early doesn't mean we get to skip this boss fight, which is very unfortunate because this is by far the worst fight in the entire game. So this is basically a big game of Pong with blue fire. She's also got 2 Dai guards. So they're gonna be guarding her. Controlling the angle of this is extremely difficult, by the way. Yeah, like that. That wasn't intentional. Fuck. Sorry. What? That didn't even hit that guy? That's annoying. Nice. Okay, so you can stun the Dai guards by shooting fireballs into them, but ideally you want to just like hit Azula. Oh, nice! Never seen a hit like that. Oh, that was really good. What the heck? Okay, well... just unexpectedly a beast right now. Hold on. Becomes very, very hard to maintain here. Basically just gonna keep that guy stunned. One more. Come on. Oh, that would have been my chance. Shoot. Whoa, that hit? Okay, something hit her. That's good. Okay. Yeah, this fight's a mess. There's no real way to, like, control this, because the angle, like, at which the things rebound off of the earth blocks is just so finicky. But hey, we take those. Right. Looking good so far. Alright, up next is Combustion Man. So, at this point in the story, Zuko joins the party because Aang obviously still needs to learn firebending to become, you know, the Avatar. Master of all 4 elements. So, yeah, Zuko's gonna join the people here, but as it turns out, someone else already got their sights set on the party, so yeah. Got a bit of an issue. Zuko's an awesome character in this game, by the way. He's got really cool ability that also interacts with other abilities a lot, so we're gonna see that quite a bit. So, up until this point, we didn't have a lot of like abilities that interacted with others in unique ways. I guess you could say the bloodbending, which stuns enemies, interacted well with Sokka's boomerang. But yeah. Zuko's firewall makes for some really cool puzzles, especially with how it combines abilities. I have to grab this Lotus Shard here. Be a little bit faster. I read that wrong. So Zuko has a firewall, which he can use for many different things, like breaking crates. Can also hit these elemental switches from afar. Nice, with 2 precise firewalls, you can one-cycle that. Ah, a bit early. Yeah. You can hit the second one in that line as well, but it's a bit far away, so you need a good position. Right, we're gonna have to take a little detour here because we need some extra coins. We're just gonna carry this fireball here with us and break some crates. And as you might be able to tell, these coins actually form a smiley. Nice little Easter egg. I'm gonna use Sokka's boomerang to hit these from afar so we don't have to walk as much. That shot's very finicky because it's a very tight space. Oops. It's okay. So blue elemental switches are timed. So that's new. I'm just gonna damage boost through here. Alright, and here we get a little glimpse of like how Zuko's firewall interacts with other abilities. So Sokka can use his boomerang to redirect the firewall and therefore trigger elemental switches. collect some of the extra coins here. Ow. Okay. Yeah, we're good on coins now. Can't forget about this one. I'm gonna have to make sure a firewall remains here. Can sometimes be a little, hello? There we go. Which sometimes doesn't work that well, because, you know, if you're trying to do your inputs too hasty. Okay. That was a pretty good Combustion Man, actually. On to the boss fight. Oh. So right here you need to use Sokka's Boomerang to stun him. The length for which he gets stunned is essentially random. Sometimes you can one-cycle him like I just did, and sometimes he will, like, basically push you back after 3 hits. It's a bit tricky, and there's nothing really you can do to predict it. Oh my god, I almost got pushed off the edge there. Alright, that's good. Yeah, kind of like that. Also, one thing I haven't mentioned about all Lotus Shards all run yet is you can't die. Because if you die, you have the option to either, like, respawn right where you died, which costs you 30 coins, which is bad, because you obviously need coins for the coin requirement at the end of the level, or you restart just the entire segment, so yeah, either way it's pretty bad. So, it's probably best to just never die. Which we luckily didn't. I just thought of that because it can happen very quickly in Combustion Man. But luckily it didn't. Okay. Up next is Sun Warrior Ruins, another level with Aang, and luckily one that we also get to break with Tornado Clipping. Been a while since we get to do that, so we're gonna have another taste of it here. In any percent, this level is insanely broken. For example, the first segment, you would just go out of bounds right at the start and just walk to the end. You don't even have to clip back inbounds. There's so much floor out of bounds in this level, it's so cool. You just like clip back and forth in any percent. Unfortunately, we can't like clip this much because we do have to collect Lotus Shards and coins. That is not close enough. That should work. Okay. Well, we are gonna clip a little. Nope. A bit too close to the edge there. Alright, right here we're gonna go back inbounds. That's interesting, actually. That should work. Okay, good. So here's another interaction of Zuko's Firewall. You can use it to redirect... you can use Aang's Tornado. Oh my god. To redirect the Firewall. Which will be used aplenty in this level. That's not gonna work. We're gonna clip here to skip a very stupid puzzle. You basically have to have Aang loop around here, which is really tedious, so we're not gonna do it. Good. Also, you can erase parts of the firewall with water bending. Right here is another Lotus Shard that I almost locked myself out of. Alright, and I'm gonna clip again. If I could get this to work. There we go. Ah, I slid off. I'm actually not sure if I got all the Lotus Shards I'm supposed to have at this point. I'm not sure on the, where... Actually, no, I'm fine. I know where the third Lotus Shard is. We're good. No worries. Yes, that worked. Good. Third shard is right here. You can skip those four. So once someone crosses this gate, it will stay open forever, so I just let Aang pass through right there. Wait, I did that wrong. What am I doing? There we go. Got my brain a little twisted there. I did them in the wrong order. We'll be fine on coins, I believe. Yeah, I think I changed that. There we go. Owie. Some of those tornado placements are pretty precise because the firewall doesn't go on forever. But if you place them too close to the switches, it can also happen that the switch that the tornado is on actually doesn't get activated. So it's a bit finicky. Which I have already said about quite a few things in this game, but that's just the way the game is, it's finicky. Alright, so throughout this entire level, Aang technically already knew firebending, but like, the game's like telling you, oh yeah, Aang can firebend now. And we're gonna be utilizing that here. Oh, missed it. There we go. Very important that I don't forget about this Lotus Shard. And then we're good to go. And that's the end of Sun Warrior Runes. We got a little bit of a cutscene here, so pretty good time again to read some donations. Shoutouts to these two having the schmoves. Alright. Next is the Boiling Rock. So this and the next level are both incredibly difficult, casually. They're the hardest levels for sure, so I'm gonna have to think a lot about what I do puzzle-wise. So this level has a very tight coin route. Overall, there are 65 coins in this level, and I need 60 of them, so I can only skip 5. So I need basically everything once again. Oops. Yep. Oh, come on. Oh wait, I have to actually get in there. So Zuko's Firewall can also kill enemies, and if they're lined up like that, it actually is better to use Zuko's Firewall, because you can just like insta-kill enemies in a straight line. It's not every day you get to do that, but if you do, it's cool. Here's another scenario where you can do it. Another rather weird one. Nice, got that first try, you love to see it. Okay. Okay. It can be a bit tricky to aim the firewall at moving enemies, but if you do manage to land that hit, it's definitely faster to do it with the firewall. Okay, so one more segment with a little complicated puzzle at the end. Sorry for not talking a lot throughout this level, but it's just that difficult. Okay, bit of a precise firewall, nice. I can just sneak behind that. I'm gonna skip those coins, and that's all the coins that I'm gonna be skipping. Oh, I always forget about that wave. Need those coins. And, oh, the Lotus Shards in here. Okay. Missed him. Oh wait. Just use the boomerang on that one. Alright, here comes the convoluted puzzle. This one's hard to figure out casually, like actually. So let Sokka pass through here, and I'm gonna have to go back here and make a firewall ready there for later use. Zuko gets transported over. Then Sokka has to go back here and use his boomerang to redirect the firewall to the crate so he can break free. That's something you have to think of, like, it's only used in that one scenario, so yeah, I got stuck there on a while on my first playthrough, like way back. Anyways, this is another very long cutscene, so probably the last good point in the run to read donations, pluck stuff. So go for it. Okay, so we are off into the final chapter, chapter 4, starting with airship sabotage, yet another pretty difficult and demanding level. Especially in all Lotus Shards, this level is really tough. Basically all the Lotus Shards are far out of the way. For some you even have to like complete some extra puzzles, which is significantly more effort than any percent. And just in general, it can be a level where you can, like, trip up and die, which is not ideal. It's very easy to lock yourself out of some of those Lotus Shards, so hopefully it doesn't happen. Otherwise we might see some load last save moments. Get that coin. Okay, so I need a precise setup for this one. Hopefully that worked. That looks good. Yep. Oh wait, I forgot about it. These Lotus Shards are easy to miss. Thank God I remembered in time. Oh wait, I need to actually, like, get coins. I'm just gonna get that out of the way now. Right, we're gonna be doing another little skip here. Hold on. I'm gonna position that one awkwardly at the edge. That hopefully is enough. Oopsie. Nice. Oh, what? Must have hit a wall. How did that one not get hit? That's exactly what I mean. I'm close to dying here. I'm gonna take the safe. Just like that, one little trip up almost got me killed. Oh wait, I need to hit this one again. Hit it. Oh my god. I'm alright, I swear. Alright. This part's whack. Might work. Nice. That's a good shortcut. Collect some extra coins here. I think we are overall fine. So I did a little gate walk there. Gates are basically 2-block tall walls. So if you drop on them from higher above, you can walk on them, which is what I did there. What? Can't kill this guy just yet because he has to break this box for us. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. You can drop onto that little barrier thing and then just hit the switch from there, but I forgot about it. We're gonna do a little swap here. We're gonna use this bigger earth block to get to the end of the level. Good. Alright, so this part is annoying. We're gonna have to do a couple of extra steps here, which can end up being quite convoluted for a Lotus Shards, so... So I'm gonna drop the whole thing, and put this stack on here, raise the entire thing up again, so that I can retrieve the bigger block, drop it again, and then align it so Sokka can hop up. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, the earth block's in the way. So I'm gonna need this earth block. On a little bit of a magical adventure here for this Lotus Shard. Wonderful. Oh jeez. Gotta be careful with those stacks. Okay, we're good on coins. So very important that I don't kill this guy here, because I need to do this, get those last coins that I need. Alright, here we got yet another very complex puzzle. I'm gonna be using this to grab this last Lotus Shard. Okay. Very nice. That's a hard level. Doing that without major flaws is really, really nice. Feels good to get the run out of that one unscathed. Alright. Firelord Azula, the next level. That's probably one of my personal favorites, just because of the combination Katara-Zuko makes for some interesting levels. It also has the powered-up firewall, because Zuko, also being a firebender, profits from Zozen's comment, so now you can precisely control where the firewall should go. Which makes for some cool stuff. You don't have to fight any of these guys, so I'm just gonna ignore them. I am, however, gonna have to take out this guy. Firewall is still powerful. I'm also going to create an ice bridge over there ahead of time. Also, Katara can now create these ice blocks. Yet another ability in her repertoire. And cheese this puzzle a little with that firewall. Yeah, this is just a really cool level. Okay. It's a bit hard to spawn firewalls in that tight space. Okay, good. That can be very finicky. Gonna try a little skip here. Not looking good. I'm gonna try the safer setup. Oopsie. Okay, I want to chill for a little before I, like, die here. I do want to show this off. Should be good now. There we go. Alright. So, basically, when you're falling, you're still, like, moving in a way. And while you're basically, like, falling to your death, your position basically gets shifted. To the point where the game thinks you have passed the gate, so it just opens it up. I know this runs on really good pace, but I wanted to show this off. Okay, hold on. I'm, like, spaghettiing hard. Jesus, what is going on? Oh, I did hit it. Oh, I didn't hit the first guy. Dang it. It's not going too well. I'm actually on PB pace here, holy heck. Good. And forget about that last Lotus Shard. And we are good to go. So we got another fight with Azula here. Luckily this one's like nearly not as annoying as the other one in the secret bunker. This one's essentially an auto-scroller. Oh my god. You can hit her before she, like, goes off into her dash there, but it's a bit difficult. You need to be fast. Ah, I was too close to her, so I got hit. I'm, again, too close. Yeah. It's hard to get those melee hits in and then, you know, also be in a position where you can, like, safely hit her. Usually gets achieved by the comets pushing you. Yeah, that was too late. Whatever, just finish the fight. It's like very, very minimal time save, so no big deal if I don't get it. Alright, last part's RNG here. Yeah. We need her to hit, to jump on one of these gates so Katara can freeze her. And that's the end of that. And we got all the Lotus Shards, I'm pretty sure. Alright, all that's left now is Ozai. So the game sets this up pretty well, you know, you have pretty epic music. You know, if you've watched the series, you know, like, Ozai is like this big, very important fight. You gotta save the world. And yeah, the game does this very well. The music here is super epic. This is actually, like, really good on the soundtrack. But unfortunately, this boss doesn't have nearly as much depth as you may have hoped. This is basically just spam-a-jamma. I'm just gonna bombard Ozai. Also, a nice visual glitch. Oh my god. This is once again using the touch pen, and it's extremely finicky. Hello? Oh my god, this is really bad. Oh, by the way, time's coming up. It's gonna be when I land the final hit on Ozai, which is gonna be very shortly, actually. And... time. Okay. Blech, what a bit of a mess of an ending. It's okay, though. Wow, okay, that was actually also a PB. Not bad at all. Alright, so that was Avatar: The Last Airbender into the Inferno all Lotus Shards. Hope you enjoyed the submission video. And for the people that are here for the PB, I'm gonna play this cutscene out and then quickly verify if I did actually get all 66 Lotus Shards. So just bear with me here. Oh my god, I'm actually recording. That would have been sad if I was doing this offline without my knowledge and not recording, because it's technically still offline. mind me. Alright. Let's go verify. So, we should have 66. We have 66. Very nice. Okay. Valid run. So that was that. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the watch. And good luck judging with the rest if you're from a submission team that I've sent this video to. Bye! Have fun!